Robert, the one finger movement of the whatever the ever podcast, located on SoundCloud for free. Anytime you have to click on it. Robert, what you talking about? Woo!
Hey, there's some people wandering around there. Frankie, you should go get those people wandering around out there. They look like they thought this was a private party. They look like they're looking for some fun. No, they went that way. Look, the couple looking for fun. All right, now that I got moved. Keep looking. You'll find them. You fat fuck. I'm just kidding. I love that guy. My life has changed since I met him. In a good way. Just like Star Wars, there's a sequel to more shit about Star Wars that I got beats with. Okay, this one has to do with, I think C-3PO is the worst protocol droid ever, right? Because protocol droids are supposed to know the customs of all, 6 billion, right? There they are. Free comedy, come over here this way. Come on.
Louder.
She smiled. I got a smile. I would smile too because, I mean, shit. That kind of probably, I forget how I look sometimes when I yell at random people in public. I totally forget. Yeah. That explains a lot of different things, especially when I try to bring up Star Wars stuff in line at the grocery store. And, you know, it's hard in the grocery store. No, I mean, phrasing. It's not hard in the grocery store. I'm gonna rewind. See, I didn't know there was gonna be a round 2, and I had a little refreshments. So my brain is on a different fucking time zone right now. Yes. So C-3PO, terrible protocol droid, always says the worst possible thing, right? Like the odds of surviving something is blah, 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 blah. And he also says something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, something will happen and they'll survive just by a small scrape, and he'll say, thank the maker. He's a freaking droid. Why is he saying thank the maker? His maker was Anakin. He's thanking Anakin. I think 3PO was a double sleeper agent from the get-go, and Anakin had this all stuff planned since he was a little fucking kid.
Oh shit.
That's what I think. And that's why he had to make 3PO not so intense like Vader. You know, he since a little boy, he had to be hard and train himself mentally for what he was about to do, and he had to take all his sensitivity and put it into C-3PO. People knew 3PO was no good. Princess Leia gave R2 the important information, not 3PO, because she knew he would fuck it up. And R2 didn't clue 3PO into anything, did he? No, he kept him in the dark. Even said, screw you, fine, I'll go my way. Yeah. I guess what I'm going to say is that fuck 3PO. I hate that droid. I really hate that droid. Yeah, screw him. So have you discovered masturbation yet? It's going to happen sooner or later.
He's 9.
Yeah. Well, I got caught when I was 9. Well, not caught. My mom walked in on me when I was 9, and she didn't flip out or anything. She just recommended that what I was using to do the deed, I take a little easy with. Like, that's not designed for what you're using it for, you know? Just don't hurt yourself, you know? It was, she moused, it was one of those industrial muscle massagers for like when you pull a muscle, you know, and it's got like soft setting all the way up to like Black & Decker Pecker Record. Yeah, and so she's like, what are you doing with that? And I'm like, well, you can see what I'm doing with it. You know, it's a little obvious. Well, just don't hurt yourself. And so I took that as a green light to like, oh, right on. And yeah, I stuck my dick in a lot of things in my mouth. And I can tell you all the different kind of condiments that you should and shouldn't, you know. Stay away from mayonnaise, just like Dahlia said. Stay away from mayonnaise. Yeah, don't use any type of soap. Yeah, and don't ever tried to put it inside a dishwashing glove, especially the thick kind like they had in the 70s, because I didn't know any better, and it got stuck. And I thought I broke it. It hadn't even been a year, and I'm already like, she just told me less than a year ago, don't break it. And now I'm kind of like, I gotta tell her I broke it. I'm in the bathtub. Luckily, my uncle was there, and like, she's like, go handle this situation, you know, and he's like, what did you do? And he had to tell me the second part is, you know, along with, you know, I guess my mom covered the, I know, see, they didn't have that back then. Yeah,
They do now.
I should have stuck to just like the silly putty and, you know, be happy with that. Anyways, so just don't break it and stay away from soap.
Yes!
I want the youth of tomorrow to learn from my mistakes.
Yes!
Yeah.
That is all we can do in life. Give back to the community.
Robert, I have a feeling you have a lot of mistakes you've learned from.
Oh yeah.
I want to hear stories.
As we learn from our mistakes,
Can't wait to get to know you.
Ryan's going to get to know you on Grinders.
It is possible to get stupider and wiser at the same time. I'm trying. I can try.
Fucking Yoda right here, dude. But I love how he says C-3PO is the master of all evil because he
was a
obeys
plan.
his master.
Yeah, he was a sleeper.
And and it's always the ones that play weak and dumb that are the masterminds. Scary movie. You've never seen it, watch it now. It's not just a scary movie. There's a twist in there.